Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Jeffrey Epstein's former attorney, he just dropped a bombshell that the Democrats don't want to hear about. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Unless you've been stealthily avoiding the news and the internet for the past 24 hours, you know what happened. You know that the House Democrats selectively released emails, redacted a name in those emails, to say Trump spent time in Epstein's house with redacted name for hours and hours or what have you. And they selectively edited, they selectively released just emails that make Trump seem guilty of something, even though there's no evidence, and even in Epstein's own words, doesn't accuse him of doing anything illegal. Just proximity to Epstein, which we all know he had. Epstein was friends with a lot of people. I was one of the first Republicans to say, I don't think Bill Clinton did anything with underage girls either. I think that he strategically got people around him that were powerful. He dealt with a lot of money and a lot of high-profile people. So he liked to get powerful people around him, get them in places where he could picture himself with them or maybe picture them with somebody else. And then he'd be able to use that against them to show, hey, look, if I go down, you're going down with me. And so I believe people like former President Bill Clinton, President Donald Trump, were among those type of people. And there's a lot of other ones that were in proximity to this man. Now, what happened is they redacted the name in the email, but the thing is, the name was already unredacted. It was already unredacted in the previous release. The woman is Virginia Guthrie. May she rest in peace. She took her own life. At least that's the official story. And she suffered a lot at the hands of Jeffrey Epstein. But the reason they redacted the name is because if you go and look up Virginia Guthrie, she said only glowing things about President Donald Trump. Said he never did anything wrong to her and just had positive things to say about him. He was a big Trump fan. And that doesn't really help them. So they had to redact the name to make it mysterious. This is who they are. They don't give a damn about justice for Jeffrey Epstein's victims. The same way they didn't give a damn about you during the shutdown. It's all about power to them. All of it. Never believe anything other than that. They don't care. They don't care about you. And they don't care about Epstein's victims. I want you to watch this. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Alan,
It's more than
97% of the
10%.
documents that haven't been released are in control of the White House and the DOJ. They could end this at any time. Yes, there are some things that are under seal, but the
No,
vast
they
majority
can't, because they can't get the judges. It'll never end as long as judges are sealing
documents.
depositions.
That's correct, Alan, but it is misleading.
But let's get them out there.
Control their destiny.
I know what's
White House
in those
can-
documents. I know something you don't know. I know what's in those documents.
awfully
That's why
convenient
it's
for
so
you, Alan, in
important to
this
get
moment to
these
tell me that you know something
judicial
you don't.
documents out there. I want them out there. If the judge will give me permission, I have them in my possession. My lawyers have them. Judge, let me give them to Pierce Morgan. I want to give them to Pierce Morgan. Why, Judge, are you preventing me from disclosing material that would be very, very important in putting a whole picture on this thing?